Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly turn their ideas into fortunes, while others struggle to get by? Today, you're about to uncover Les Brown's secret, the simple yet powerful process the wealthy use to transform their ideas into pure gold. It all starts with a surprising truth most people overlook. Your ideas alone won't make you rich. Sounds counterintuitive, right? After all, we've been told our entire lives that ideas are everything. But the truth is, ideas without the right action are worthless. And that's exactly why Les Brown emphasizes one critical habit every wealthy individual practices. Picture this. You're sitting on $1 million idea right now. Maybe you've even had it for years, but it's just collecting dust in the back of your mind. So what's stopping you from turning that brilliant thought into real-world success? Les Brown reveals it comes down to one thing: the mindset shift that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Les Brown discovered that wealthy people approach ideas differently from everyone else. Instead of letting doubts and fears hold them back, they harness a simple yet powerful principle that multiplies their results. And yes, in a moment I'll tell you exactly what that principle is. But first, ask yourself this: what would your life look like right now if you had taken action on just one of your biggest ideas? Hi, I'm Walt, and what I'm about to share with you might just change the way you approach your goals forever. You see, Les Brown spent decades studying the habits of millionaires and billionaires, and he found something fascinating. Wealthy people don't just hope for success, they systematically engineer it. But how exactly do they do it? The answer lies in something Les calls the golden process, a straightforward, step-by-step method used by the world's most successful people to turn abstract concepts into concrete wealth. But before we dive into the specifics of this powerful technique, here's a question. Have you ever stopped yourself from taking action because you thought your idea wasn't good enough? If you nodded your head, you're not alone. Most people never move forward because they're waiting for the perfect idea or the ideal circumstances. But here's the twist. The wealthy don't wait for perfection. Instead, they use a remarkably simple method to test, refine, and improve their ideas as they go. Les Brown calls this the action feedback loop, and mastering it can transform your financial future. So how exactly does the action feedback loop work? It's simpler than you might think. Les explains that the first step is immediate, decisive action, even if it's small or imperfect. This creates momentum and instantly separates you from the crowd. But here's the catch: action alone isn't enough. The real power comes from what you do next, how you respond to feedback. Imagine launching your idea, getting real-world results, and quickly adjusting your strategy to improve. The wealthy do this repeatedly, turning even average ideas into profitable businesses. Les calls this approach failing forward, and it's the secret weapon behind countless fortunes. But how can you implement this method practically, starting today? Think of your biggest idea, the one you've been hesitating to act on. What if I told you that taking even the smallest step forward right now could unlock doors you never imagined? But before we dive deeper into how to use this method effectively, let's tackle one more crucial misconception that's probably holding you back. You see, many people mistakenly believe that successful entrepreneurs never fail. But here's the shocking truth Les discovered. The wealthy fail more often than anyone else. Yes, you heard that right. But here's why that's actually their greatest strength. Every failure teaches them exactly what to adjust and improve next time, rapidly accelerating their path to success. So, are you ready to learn the exact steps of Les Brown's golden process? The powerful secret to turning your ideas into gold? You're about to discover a framework so effective that wealthy individuals swear by it. And if you use it correctly, it can dramatically boost your own chances of financial success. But there's one critical mistake most people make when they first try this method. If you're not careful, it can sabotage your progress completely. Curious about what it is and how to avoid it? Keep listening, because what I'm about to share next could save you months or even years of frustration. Here's the critical mistake Les Brown warns against: trying to make your idea flawless before taking action. Seems logical, doesn't it? After all, you want your project to succeed, but this perfectionist mindset is precisely what keeps people stuck. Less discovered, the wealthy don't obsess over perfection. They prioritize progress over perfection every single time. But what exactly does that mean, and how can you apply it immediately? Let's say you've got a brilliant business idea. Maybe it's a new product, an innovative service, or even a creative solution to an everyday problem. Most people hesitate, spending months or even years refining it. Meanwhile, someone else takes a simpler version of the same idea, launches quickly, and generates enormous success. Frustrating, isn't it? Les Brown noticed this happens repeatedly. But why? The secret is speed and feedback. Wealthy people understand that real-world feedback is far more valuable than endless planning. They release early versions of their ideas, listen carefully to the response, and rapidly improve from there. Les calls this method iterative success, and it's one of the key ways millionaires consistently turn simple concepts into massive wealth. Now imagine applying this principle to your own life. Instead of waiting months or years to launch, you introduce your idea in a small, manageable way right now. You gather feedback, make improvements, and repeat the cycle. Within weeks, you've made more progress than most people do in years. But you might be wondering, what about the fear of failure? Les Brown knows that fear of failure is what holds most people back. But here's the fascinating truth he uncovered. Failure isn't a setback, it's a stepping stone. Each setback is an opportunity to refine your approach and come back stronger. But how do wealthy individuals maintain their confidence and resilience despite repeated failures? It comes down to something Les calls the wealth mindset. This mindset isn't just about positive thinking. It's about embracing challenges as essential parts of the journey. Les explains that successful people expect obstacles and use them strategically to sharpen their skills and ideas. So ask yourself this: are you willing to view your next challenge as a growth opportunity instead of a setback? Now, here's how you can practically adopt the wealth mindset. First, change your perspective on failure. Start viewing setbacks not as obstacles, but as valuable insights that guide you forward. Next, take small, consistent actions every day, actions that move your ideas from thought to reality. Even small daily steps compound into significant success over time. But here's the twist. Les Brown discovered one final secret that amplifies this entire process. It's a habit practiced daily by the world's most successful entrepreneurs and investors. Want to know what it is? It's the habit of decisive commitment. Rather than dabbling or merely trying, successful people commit wholeheartedly to their ideas, taking responsibility for making them succeed. This subtle shift makes all the difference. Think about your own journey. What if, instead of hesitating, you made a full commitment to your most promising idea? Imagine the incredible progress you could make in just a few months. But commitment isn't just a decision. It's also about daily discipline. Wealthy people consistently prioritize their goals, scheduling specific times each day to work exclusively on their ideas. Picture yourself doing this, dedicating focused, uninterrupted time every single day to your dreams. How much closer could you be to achieving financial freedom if you adopted this simple habit? The wealthy know this disciplined commitment isn't optional, it's essential. So, what are you waiting for? You've learned the exact process wealthy people use to transform ordinary ideas into extraordinary results: decisive action, real-world feedback, iterative improvements, embracing setbacks, and disciplined daily commitment. Now the choice is yours. Will you let your next brilliant idea collect dust, or will you turn it into gold? Remember, Les Brown believes everyone has greatness within them, including you. Your next idea could be your breakthrough moment, the one that changes your life forever. All it takes is the courage to start, the resilience to learn from setbacks, and the discipline to commit fully. Your ideas are powerful, but only if you act. So here's your challenge right now. Take one small step today. Write down your idea clearly, then commit to taking immediate action, even if it's just a tiny step forward. Your future wealth depends on what you do next. Make it count.